Hello and welcome to another episode of Maths with Mrs. Banks, where we make maths fun and easy to learn. And in this episode, we're going to look at what the exercise 8.1 from Happy Ngobeni, grade 9, on the topic of algebraic expressions has for her. It's a private session, so let's start. In this question, we're supposed to add these algebraic expressions. So we're going to start adding, and this is how we add. We're supposed to add 13x squared minus 10 plus in bracket 2x squared minus 11x plus 5. What we do in cases like this is that we take out like terms. The like terms are the ones who have the same variable. In this case, x squared. We add all the terms that have got x squared together, all the terms that have got x together, and all the constant terms together. Let's start. So that is equals to, so we, in brackets, we put all the terms that have got x squared in them. That is 13x squared plus 2x squared. That is the first one, plus in bracket. The second terms are the ones that have got x on their own. So this is the only one minus 11x that has got x. So we put that on its own bracket, in its own bracket. Plus in the bracket, now we put your constant, our constant, minus 10 plus 5. Minus 10 plus 5. Be careful to include the signs because they make a difference. Now we add. 13x squared plus 2x squared is 13 plus 2 is 15, so that is 15x squared. So that gives us 15x squared minus plus negative 11x, that's a negative 11x, plus negative 10 plus 5. Negative 10 plus 5, negative 10 plus 5, this is adding integers. These are numbers that basically are not your usual numbers. So when you add integers where one with a negative sign is bigger than the one with a positive sign, that's like saying 5, that is the same as 5 minus 10. 10 is bigger than 5, so in general it is impossible to subtract 10 from 5. But when you are now learning or have the information of integers, you are able to subtract this with no problem. So you go, that will be equals to, you put a minus sign in front of it, and then you ask yourself, in general, what is the difference between 10 and 5? In other words, 10 minus 5, like you would in a normal subtraction kind of situation, that is negative. 10 minus 5 is equals to 5, and that is how you add your integers. So that will be minus 5 as your answer, and that is the answer to the question. Next question, you adding 7x squared minus 8x in brackets plus, in brackets, x squared minus 5 plus 2x squared plus 8x plus 5. As usual, you put all the numbers in brackets that have got the same terms, like terms. You put all the like terms together. That will be 7x squared. We put all x squared. Start with those that have the highest degree. So that is 7x squared plus x squared plus 2x squared. These are the ones with x squared. You put them together. Let me fix that. X squared. All right. Plus in brackets. Now you deal with those that have x. That's minus 8x plus 8x. Minus 8x plus 8x. Next, you put all the constants together. That is negative 5 plus 5. Negative 5 plus 5. That is equals to, now we add 7x squared plus 1x squared plus 2x squared. 7 plus 1, that is 8, plus 2, that is 10. So that gives you 10x squared negative 8x plus 8x, that is the same as 8x minus 8x. That gives you 0. So that is equals to plus 0x. Negative 5 plus 5, that is the same as 5 minus 5, that is equals to 0. So that also is 0. So the answer is 10x squared because 0x and 0 are just simply 0, and that is your answer there. Next question. In the next question, the question is what must be added to 5x squared minus 3x plus 8 to give 7x squared minus 3x plus 10? In general, when you're dealing with numbers, normal numbers and not just algebraic expressions, what must be added to 5 to give us 8? Let's call that whatever must be added x. How do you solve this equation? You leave x on the left hand side and you take everything to the right hand side. That becomes 5. 8 minus 5, Therefore, x equals to 8 minus 5 is 3. So therefore, 3 must be added to 5 to give us 8. Let's check that. 5 plus 3 equals to 8. So yes, it checks out. So to answer this question, we must do exactly the same thing that we just did here. What must be added to 8? What must be added to this to give us that? That means we must subtract 5x squared minus 3x plus 8 from 7x squared minus 3x plus 10 to find the answer. So we go 7x squared minus 3x plus 10, and we go minus, we're subtracting minus, put that in brackets so that you can apply that to every number that you work with, minus, the next one is, okay, so we subtract the expression, 5x squared minus 3x plus 8. Notice that I've aligned all the constants together, the ones with x's together and the terms with x squared together. Now let's start subtracting. We must start from the right hand side and we go 10 minus 8 is equals to what? That is equals to 2. So we'll write that down. Okay, now we go my negative 3x minus negative 3x. All right. Negative 3x minus negative 3x. That is equals to negative 3x minus a negative that is the same as 3x. And then we know that negative 3x plus 3x is the same as 3x minus 3x, which is equals to 0. So our answer here is 0. Then we add this 7x squared minus 5x squared. 7 minus 5 is equals to 2. So that becomes 2x squared. And therefore the answer is equals to 2x squared plus 2 must be added to therefore the answer is 2x squared minus 2. Therefore the answer is 2x squared plus 2. This is what must be added to 5x squared plus minus 3x plus 8 to give us 7x squared minus 3x plus 10. Let's check if that works. Let's just check it to see if it will work. All right, let's add all right, right, let's add that too, and let's see if it will work. Let's go 5x squared minus 3x plus 8, add 2x squared plus 2. Notice how I'm aligning all the 8 plus 2 is equals to 10, so that gives us that gives us 0. Okay, that gives us 10. All right, plus minus 3x plus 0, that is negative 3x. That is negative 3x. Okay, that is plus 10. Negative 3x. And then 5x plus 2x, that is 7x squared. So yes, it checks out. Correct answer. Next question. Subtract 4x squared minus 2xy plus 6y squared from 3x squared plus 3xy minus 6y squared. So we go number A. Okay, we go 3x squared. We must subtract from this. So we start with what we must subtract from. 3xy. Okay, let's fix that. Plus 3xy minus 6y squared. Okay, we must subtract 4x squared minus 2xy plus 6y squared. Okay, the question is subtract 4x squared minus 2xy plus 6y squared from 3x squared plus 3xy minus 6y squared. That's how you write it. Now let's go. Minus 6y squared minus positive 6y squared. All right, that gives us this. Negative 6y squared minus positive 6y squared is equal to negative 6y squared minus 6y squared, this which gives us negative 12y squared. So that's what we have there. Negative 12y squared negative 12y squared. Now, negative 3xy minus negative 2xy is equal to negative 3xy plus 2xy, because the minus negative is equals to plus. Now, negative 3xy plus 2xy is the same as 2xy minus 3xy. It's an integer, so we go minus and then we go 3 minus 2. Negative 3 minus 2 is 1, so that is negative 1. So that will be negative xy minus xy. Negative xy. 3x squared minus 4x squared, that is like 3 minus 4. It's an integer type of subtraction, so that will be the same as negative outside 4 minus 3, which is equal to negative 4 minus 3 is 1, so you are left with minus x squared, and that is your answer there. Let's fix this, and that is your answer. Number 2, from 9a squared plus 4a minus 10, subtract 6a squared plus 3a minus 9. So we must subtract this from that, meaning that we start writing this and then we write this after the minus. So 9x squared plus 4a minus 10, 9x squared, 9a squared, let's change the color. 9a squared, that's number B. 9a squared plus 4a minus 10 plus 4a minus 10, that is minus 6a squared plus 3a minus 9, 6a squared plus 3a minus 9. Okay, let's double check that. All right, now let's start from the right hand side. Negative 9 negative 10 minus negative 9. This is how it goes. Negative 10 minus negative 9, that is equals to negative 10 plus 9. Okay, the 10 is bigger than 9, so that is equals to negative 10 minus 9. That's how we add integers. That will give us negative 1. 10 minus 9 is 1. So that will give us negative 1. Next one. 4a minus positive 3a. 4a minus positive 3a. That is the same as 4a minus 3a, which is not a problem. 4 minus 3 equals to 1. So that will be equals to 1a, which is the same as a. So that is plus a. Here. Next one. 9a squared. 9a squared minus positive 6a squared. That is equals to 9a squared minus 6a squared. 9 minus 6 is 3, so that is 3a squared. 3a squared, and that is your answer there. And we've come to the end of this page of exercises. We see you in the next video.